Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Welcome back to OnlyFeehans with me, Kerryn Elizabeth Feehan, and my reluctant co-host, Jared Elizabeth Schwartz.
Hey guys. I hate myself. But I keep looking away. This is perfect because I'm in such a state of self-loathing and just emotional upheaval this afternoon that I feel like I'm on your level. Like my brain feels mushy and undeveloped.
I was just going to talk about how this is going to be my birthday episode, and I'm so excited to be here. And I was going to book a guest.
I don't care. Nothing could make me happy today.
I just did a good self.
Sorry, say it again. Roll that back, Pat. Roll this whole section back. Start from the top.
Like the introduction?
Yep.
No, I don't got energy for that. Okay, I do. Welcome back to OnlyFeehans with me, Kerryn Elizabeth Feehan, and my reluctant co-host, Jared Evan Schwartz.
Hey. Hi, guys.
This is my birthday episode. My birthday is tomorrow. I'm going to be 25.
Happy birthday. 25?
I know.
I thought this whole time you were 25. Wow.
No.
Happy birthday.
Kerryn, you don't believe anything I tell you.
I don't. Oh, that's so exciting. What do you have planned? I remember my 25th birthday. Just kidding. I was blacked out somewhere.
I was going to say, when did it happen? It didn't happen yet.
Very good, Jared.
Good
boy. Give him a
kidding.
treat.
We all know.
Give him a treat,
we all know
Ernest.
there was no cameras around when you turned 25, Kerryn. Got him. You can't. See that's what I do. I give a compliment and then the insult.
And then they're
first I'm
reversing.
sour and then I'm
Woo,
sweet.
is my pussy wet? Whoa, boy, does it work. It's like I'm up, I'm down. It's like I'm nagged, I'm complimented. I don't know where to look. The charm is overwhelming. What if they're right? We should get together. I've been missing it all just now. It finally hit me.
Speaking of getting together, we just had Thanksgiving yesterday. Kerryn was barred from her family home because the past few years she's done some things that we can't really speak of. I'm just kidding. How was your Thanksgiving, Kerryn? I saw you spent it with a lot of up-and-coming comics, very successful friends. That must have been a lot of fun. Tell me all about it.
First off, this is the first Thanksgiving that I haven't seen my family, I think maybe ever. I think maybe one time 6 years ago, or maybe one other time I had a waitress or something.
You blacked out and forgot to board the plane.
For sure. I mean, I definitely wasn't flying home when I was broke. I was taking multiple buses, with a backpack, and sometimes
being
Ernest,
the hottest chick on the megabus.
Micah, don't quote my act. You're gross.
Let me get a joke in.
One
Kerryn.
time, Micah
Come on,
Fox.
at least if I'm gonna give a joke, it's gonna be one of yours, so it's funny.
No, I get double writing credit. Sorry. At Thanksgiving, we sacrifice dogs too. No, one Thanksgiving, I brought Ernest and Micah on the Feng Hua Chinese bus to Boston, and I don't know.
And they're like, "Hey, no dogs, Micah, you gotta go."
That's pretty good. Ernest vomited on the bus. Ernest vomited up the bus because we were in the back of the bus, so it traveled under everyone's seat. I don't know how far it got.
And then they're
Remember?
like, "Ew, did Kerryn take her clothes off? It smells in here."
Yeah, Kerryn smells like dog barf. She definitely looks like a girl who smells like dog barf. My perfume costs more than your fucking sneakers, you fucking dope. Oh, that's probably my phone.
I'm wearing a cheap pair today, all right?
I'm just I have my period. I'm really
that's
sad.
why she looks so bloated. Got him. I would never say that. That's so fucked up. I said that off camera. I was like, I should have saved it. And she's like, no, you can retell. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
You did. And then you did. It's hard when you're being vulnerable and you're trying to tell somebody, you're listen, my emotional state is legit off. I've been crying all afternoon. I'm very sad. And then was you look bloated. That.
Tell me about it, Kerryn.
The lack of compassion is just unreal. Yeah, but mine
I'm
is
an empath.
The difference is mine is rare. Yours is constant. You're never okay. Like, that's why I always have to enter kitty gloves with Jared or whatever. I wonder how he's fucking fragile. How I can't make fun of him that much.
Thanks for asking about me.
I don't care. For once, it's about me.
Tell me about it. What's going on in your life?
I don't want to talk about it.
I fucking hate you.
It's private. If
You know what
if
I'm
I
feeling?
talk about it, it'll make it worse.
No, I'm here. You can. I'll sulk it in. I'll have empathy for you, and
No, you don't get to sulk it in. You don't get to sulk.
I'll sulk with you.
I don't want your sulk.
I don't even know what sulk means.
I know. It means this.
No, I know what it means. I looked it up yesterday. I actually
means-
said it in the wrong context. I was like, did I say that right?
Who,
The reason
well,
why.
who were you trying to scoop up with skulk? Or skulk? What was it?
Sulk.
What's skulk? That's something else. Reminds me of like
So the reason
skull
why
fuck.
I'm in such a decent mood is because I took home the MVP at my annual Turkey Bowl yesterday.
Did you just struggle with yesterday? Did you just have a breakdown over yesterday? Were you trying to think of last day, last night?
Yeah.
The last of...
It was a great time. Shout out to my boy Pat. He came through. He was my number one pick.
Our Pat?
Yes, our Pat. He joins us. He's been joining us now, I think, for about 3 years. I think this is third year. This is number 4.
I would have
Pat.
played. I would have fucking smoked everyone.
Kerryn would have been a great cheerleader.
A, I was a cheerleader. Haha. B, I would have been a better player than both of you. I could run laps around both of you.
This is me thinking of a joke for a football term, but I got nothing. Okay, moving on.
What? Me and my tight end making fucking
Gross,
fucking
Kerryn. Nobody wants to hear that.
wide receiving.
Okay, I was trying to think of like clean jokes.
Oh, well, I was thinking of going deep.
And I would not be throwing you the ball.
I was thinking it would be Kerryn and your dad roasting everyone on the sidelines.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time. You still yet to meet my dad.
Why don't you believe my athletic prowess is better than both of yours combined?
Never said it wasn't. I'm sure I threw up mid-game. I had to stop playing. I was not in good shape.
You threw up?
I did not eat breakfast.
Did you get back in?
Yes, I got back in and had
Good.
3 more TDs.
All right,
I had
all
a
right.
great catch, a few great catches, out of a lot of deflections, and we took home the W. It was great.
I used to... Go ahead.
No, I think it's because they did have a... What's the opposite? They're handicapped. They were handicapped. My brother wasn't allowed to play this year because he had a sprained elbow. So that was their big guy.
That's not being allowed to play. That's just not being able to play. It's not like he was like not well.
No, his girlfriend said you are not allowed to play.
Oh, that's cute.
And then
She loves him.
he plays one play. He just runs the route, slips on the grass, falls down there. He goes, "Fuck, Michelle was right."
Aww.
And then he ran off. Shout out to my brother, man. I love him. He's great. It was a good time. Shout out to everyone that came out. Nobody. They listened to it.
What's happening? What just happened? Are you in love with
No.
someone who like saw you play?
Unless
I
I'm
used to
gay.
go-
I'm not gay.
I used to go to my ex's house in Philadelphia, and they would play. He would play with his family, and I would watch sometimes, and then they would get drunk after, and that's what I was
We smoked
drinking
weed,
too. Yeah, we smoked weed. It was really fun.
Yeah, it's a great time. We've been doing it. It's an annual tradition for about like 15 years now. It's a great time. My dad sets up a nice little spread. You know, he gets shrimp rings, some meat, super sad, some pickles, some hot chocolates, some chips. Everybody brings a few things. You know, and it's a great time. And you know, I'm glad to keep the tradition going. Dinner was a great time. Went to my cousin's house. Yeah, now I'm here with you, and that's, you know, you really bring the mood down, Kerryn.
Yeah, I mean, I dated a guy, and like, you know, our holidays like weren't.
You dated
spent
multiple guys, Kerryn. We know.
together because like he had a kid, and it was fine. We would like FaceTime or whatever. And then another boyfriend came for Thanksgiving, and he was so cute. And we watched basketball, and he fell asleep on the couch. My mom took his picture. I think we both fell asleep. My mom took our picture. It was really cute. And then, yeah, Lawrence, I used to go to his place for Thanksgiving, and my family would make me feel pretty guilty. This year I FaceTime with them, and I felt pretty guilty about not being with them.
We FaceTimed my grandma yesterday.
But I made 2 different kinds of vegetables. I made roasted broccoli and kale with onions and like lemon and
then the other vegetable was whoever was with you.
actually like usually date like lately anyway like younger guys. Like that usually tends to be the case. I'm
I
open.
thought that was a good joke.
Yeah, but it's just like so inaccurate. I guess it's like irritating.
Oh, jokes have to be accurate now.
No, but
So
it's
tell
like,
me about it, Kerryn. Open up, please.
No,
What's
I don't
going
wanna-
on? It's not just your
I'm
period.
also made roasted sweet potatoes.
I'm doing pretty good today, and you're not letting me enjoy it. It's pretty fucked up. You know, also, I want to say this on the pod. I'm very thankful for... We didn't get to say this last week. We didn't know... I fucked up my days. I didn't know that was going to be the Thanksgiving
It's like
episode.
the one time it would have come in useful, you don't know it. Like, you don't come for it. Like, you don't... You better know it for Christmas, and you better know it for New Year's, and you better know it for Chinese New Year's, and you better...
Passover, Jewish New
You
Year.
better know it for Passover. You better know it for Hanukkah. You
Uh,
better know it for Valentine's Day. You better know it for Memorial Day. You better know it for Maypole Day. You better know it for Veterans Day. And you better know it for the 4th of July and Flag Day.
Well, my 6-month...
Your 6-month what?
Would have
If
been
you
up.
know what it is, if it's something,
So my 6 month would have been up by then.
your 6 months of what?
Did I put in?
That you put in for what?
It was a callback. It was a callback. That didn't work.
A
Kerryn, is your
callback?
memory all right, Kerryn?
No,
You're
I'm
getting
like.
old. We know.
Did you get it, Pat? Oh,
Really?
so shut up. It's you.
What? The 6 months that I put in. My resignation.
How long have we been recording this podcast, Pat?
We have the timer right there. Kerryn.
No, not the
Oh.
not the minutes.
Over a year and 6 weeks.
Thanks. So
Re-
this is a baby.
We really
I
gotta-
made this. This is my baby, and you guys are.
We made this
ruining it.
together. Gross.
What?
I said we made this together.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
I know,
It's
I know.
my baby. I'm letting you like watch it.
Well,
There's no this without me.
Going
There's
off-
very much easily a this without you.
you know, I think we should talk and get our.
Grievances out.
Not
Can I go
grievances.
first?
I was gonna talk about like our what we're thankful for.
I'm grateful for you have been more punctual as of late. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for Pat either sweating less or wearing undershirts.
Because of the weather.
Grateful for that.
Like actual things, Kerryn.
Those things are both very important and meaningful to me. And they affect my mood and my lifestyle.
That's good.
I'm grateful for you giving me rides sometimes. Saves me money. It's only, the only downside is the conversation that we have to have.
I know you've been putting your headphones on in the car. Lately.
I can't handle it. I just want to like. No, I just like have such a fixation with someone, and it's just like running my life.
because you're love bombing. I looked it up. I'm like, shouldn't be doing that. I think I got love bombed.
Pat says fix my dress because my pussy's out. He's such
Well,
a
they gotta pay
fucking-
extra for that content.
Such a fucking loser. Oh, I'd like to take a minute to apologize for the way I used the term homosexual in our last episode. I want to speak directly to my homosexual fans. If any of you were hurt or offended by that, I just want to let you know that you're gay. I love you guys. Moving on.
Well, I'm thankful for you, Kerryn.
We know.
I'm thankful for my man Pat. I'm thankful for the comedy
Give it up for
scene.
Pat.
I'm thankful.
Give it up for Pat.
Thankful for all the lessons I learned this year, the relationships I built.
And ruined.
I'm thankful for those too because they taught me a lot of lessons. You know,
Yeah.
boundaries. Learning how to think. I learned
Boundaries. He's like, can I come to the stand? I'm like, do not come early. I couldn't have been more clear about like, do not crash this fucking Friendsgiving. You were not invited.
I showed up for the 8 o'clock show.
I showed up for the 8 o'clock. I showed up for the 8 o'clock. I told you, do not come. My tone was so clear. If somebody says to you about a place, if they space out the words "do not come" instead of "don't come," don't go there.
She also said come later. So
Yeah.
at 7 o'clock, when's later?
10. 10 is
Be
later.
specific. Be specific.
Suck my dick and know how to be alive.
I went for the 8 o'clock show. If you want to get on a show, you show up early.
No, Jared, you're driving everyone nuts.
Was I?
Yeah, dude.
No, they're all happy to
Always.
see me.
Nobody is. No
A
one.
few people were
Zip,
happy.
zilch, zero.
No.
Rien.
Paul invited
Nada.
me. He invited. He's like, hey, we got a few open seats. Sit down, enjoy it.
Paul's an alcoholic drug addict.
He's good people's. He's good people's. It was a great
He's
dinner.
an alcoholic drug addict. And
I-
cheers to him. Happy holidays.
I
Shout out to all
donated.
my alcoholics who may or may not be using marijuana management to curb their fucking addiction this holiday season. It's always the worst around the holidays because regular, normal people start drinking at like fucking noon
Yeah.
and are just like, la-di-da,
And the
this is
people
fun.
who
You're
you
like,
want to relapse don't relapse, and it's just fucking bullshit.
That's how little you know about the human spirit.
I don't know shit about the human spirit. Tell me about it.
It's very resilient. Some people's.
What is the human spirit to begin with?
It's your essence.
Okay, now explain what essence is.
It's your power source. It's where you find your balance and your strength.
Yeah, I've been working on that. I've been reading a lot of
I
self-help
know you've been.
articles.
I know. I feel like mine keeps getting less and less. You're draining my power source.
Good, because you took mine.
What was yours?
I felt like if we watched like episodes like 1 through fucking 25, I was this happy-go-lucky fucking guy. And then we should go back. You should do a little fucking freeze frame, just
it
my
to, like-
smile going from like ear to ear to fucking just the crepitating. I just said a word that isn't even a word.
Decrepitating?
Oh, that Pat.
I think
Wow. It's a real word.
depreciating.
Appreciating. Yep, that's the word I meant.
But that might be a word.
God, it's a real word.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Disintegrate audibly when heated.
How do you say it? Decrepit. But you.
Crepitate.
I'm so blind.
But
Yeah, it is a word.
It is a word. Go down. What is? There's probably another meaning of it though.
Nobody cares.
Okay.
I think like decrepit means something.
Okay.
That's like an adjective for
Yeah,
like
it's
a
not the right
decrepit
word.
old person. Decrepitate. What does it mean? Like falling apart?
That's what I meant. Yeah, that's how I meant. Like to like.
I love how like people are like, hey, let me tune into this podcast to learn like I don't know a 7th grade reading level word. Just that'll really add to my life. That'll really get me places.
No,
They're
I
here
think-
for
I think they-
comedy.
yeah.
This isn't funny. This is stupid.
Or maybe catch a nip
Why are we
slip.
doing this?
I don't know, Kerryn. I mean, I want to say you keep inviting me back, but you don't. I'm the one who's asking, hey, are we doing this today? You don't firm up.
Literally did not think we were recording today. Today after Thanksgiving. I was like, is he nuts? When did you text me?
Like 9 a.m.
I was like, he's like, what time today? I'm like, today? We cannot record today.
No off
I had
days.
my period. I ate so much. I was shoving a cupcake.
Oh, we thought,
it was
we
like
thought that
a-
was going somewhere else.
It was like a chocolate and then caramel fucking frosted. I made it like a sandwich like you're supposed to do with cupcakes.
Wait, say that one more time. You made a what? I'm all right, thank you.
I made it like a sandwich.
Pat, do you mind go getting the ashtray?
Yeah.
Wait, did you see Pete Davidson's "Walking in Staten" song?
No.
I'm walking in Staten. All right, that's
Oh,
it.
to like the tune of "'Cause I was walking in Memphis.
Yeah, that's exactly. And then they brought that guy. Really, Pat? They brought.
He's trying to stay out of frame because he knows he'll get
Yeah.
roasted in the comments.
And then so what they did was they have him on the phone. They go, "You guys want to do a parody of my song? No. What do you mean I'm already in it?"
That's really funny.
But yes, what did you say you were making? Or you made?
I made roasted sweet potatoes, with like a little rosemary and thyme and, salt and pepper. Nothing crazy. Both of my side dishes were actually...
That sounds like a good name for you. A roasted sweet potato. It's pretty cute. Because you're a potato. Because you're
I
Irish.
love potatoes. Big Shane Gillis fan.
Speaking of Shane Gillis, I had to follow him the other night.
This
and
is one
I
of my
had no
best
idea.
pranks. This was one of my top 10 pranks of all time. Go Kerryn. Woo, woo. So, like, Joe Harari and Ian Lara are, like, daring me to throw Jared up. I'm tired. I don't want to throw Jared up. Like, you should just throw him up. I'm like, no. Then I'm up there, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I gave no warning. All I said was, this next comic is the co-host of the OnlyFeehans podcast. Please give it up for Jared Schwartz. He was out of there. He was all the way in the back of the... he'd been bugging us all. What do you mean, did he ask, Pat? He always...
Oh, I did.
Of course, this is Jared.
I did.
He's never not asking. He's never not asking.
It's not that I asked.
He asks with his presence. That's your spirit animal, is asking, begging. Your spirit animal is a pauper, an orphan. Beggar. You're a beggar.
No, I'm not.
You're a beggar.
No, I'm not.
I look at
I'm
you
not
and
a
I think beggar.
Really?
Yes, especially
I'm wearing a
stand.
Supreme hoodie.
Yo, throw me up, throw me up, throw me up, throw me up.
No.
Begging for
No.
stage time. Beggar.
Stop, Kerryn. Stop.
Anyway, he doesn't know, so he's running.
I offered Shane Gillis a ride to the cellar.
Yeah, that Joe comes up to me when he's on stage. He's like, this is really smart because now, like, Shane can get out of here. I'm like, I know.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I did all right.
You're welcome, Shane. You would have been drenched by the time you got to the set. Shane.
No, I would have been quiet. Would have been a nice quiet ride.
You would have been like, that Jared Schwartz.
At least he would have knew my name. But the set was it.
Mark that for a clip. That was really funny of me, Pat.
I wasn't laughing.
Yeah, because your feelings were getting hurt. Stupid.
They're still hurt from you calling me a beggar.
Good. But hold on, let me finish that story. So he goes up, gets one big pop in the beginning and then kind of levels out. And then Lara comes down because for some reason he doesn't know that I fucking take dares very seriously. You dare me to do something, I'm going to do it. He's like, why don't you let me close?
I dare you to stop making fun of me.
No. Nice try. I have my legs
She
crossed.
did have her legs crossed.
So then he's like, why don't you let me close? I'm like, first of all, Ian Lara was walking around the club
I know.
with a bottle of wine.
With a bottle of wine,
and
and I
then
brought him
glass,
down.
like he's a fucking mafia, fucking the head of the
He
gambling.
runs the place.
Like, so then he's like, why don't you let me close the place? I was like, all right, go ahead. And then I bring him up. I go, this next comic is way funnier than Jared.
And then he goes up and he goes, you guys don't want more comedy. And I hear Joe. Joe goes, that's what a professional does. And I go,
know.
well, I took
He's
notes.
so perfect in every way. I'm madly in love with him.
Kerryn, he's out of here. Nor does he listen to this.
Clip that out too, Pat. I'm going to send it to him.
Is that why?
Pat, we're going to make special content for Ian. It's going to be this mixed with a little something else. Bumping. It's going to be called Bumping Mics. Oh. Jared. All right, listen. Let's cover some topics in the news.
Pete Davidson still dating.
No, that's fine. We've covered that. I mean, like, real news. Like, that white kid was allowed to shoot people, and those white people have to go to jail for shooting that black person. And it's good. What did they...
Covered all done. Top stories. COVID-19 variant. Another COVID-19 variant.
Oh, that was something. I'm sure it's probably one of these, like, QAnon things I followed for research just to look.
Can we go back into...
Can I finish my fucking thought? But they're, like, posting stuff like there's more COVID deaths now than there were pre-vaccine. And I'm like, people are going to keep dying because, like, some people still aren't going to the gym and getting IV drips. So live your life, do what you want. But, like, I'm going to live forever.
Can we go back into lockdown? Because that's why I was doing pretty well.
Yeah, I like
You know, when everybody, like, really couldn't do much. You know? And, like, I sort of looked pretty good.
Yeah, you missed the times when the bar was low. Oh, Bitcoin's taking a nosedive.
No, not really. Is it? What? Is it really?
We buy the dip, Pat? We buying the dip?
Ethereum.
We buying the dip? Is that what we're doing?
Kerryn, you're doing pretty good.
Me?
Oh, it took a little dip. Damn. Took a little dip. Fucking DraftKings. Can we get that back up?
I don't know what that is.
It's betting website.
Betting website. I want anyone who struggles with gambling to seek help.
Well, you need to seek help because you took a gamble putting me on this podcast.
That's a risk taking, and this is still somewhat of a value. This has value. Say it with me. This has
I
value.
have value.
No, I didn't. That's
Well, that's how I interpreted it, Kerryn.
and at this point. I would throw a homophobic slur your way, but since I've been canceled, I've changed my ways.
That's funny.
I'm canceled
So,
from Brooklyn Comedy Club.
what are you looking forward to in the December?
I'm gonna have to buy some serious like thermal underwear or like under things.
Lingerie?
Pat, you can't just watch TV at the end of the podcast. Are people? I meant to watch our podcast like in.
Pat's watching our podcast while recording our podcast.
I meant to like jump in there when it was recording, but I think I did not masturbate today because I was crying.
Oh, that's why you're in a bad mood.
I have to every day. I have to have some sort of a release. I mean, I did a 30-minute sauna. The
We got
first
it.
thing
We
this
got
morning. Yeah. The first thing I did this morning was a 30-minute sauna, which really I think helped out because I just had like a bunch of like the junk that I ate yesterday in me. So it was like sweat it out, but like I couldn't commit to a full workout. I did like 15 minutes of this kettlebell. My kettlebell is 30 pounds. Ernest is chewing on something on his leg, and I think it's a tumor, and it's probably cancer, but I'm way too afraid to bring him to the vet to find that out. And I'm like, you can save him. It's just going to be like 30 grand. And it's like, all right,
You're rich.
we're doing porn.
I'm about to be 20.
To save Ernest's life, we're going to do a go fuck me.
That's funny.
Ernest. Are you a good boy? I'm on December 11th. It's SantaCon. I'm going to be doing like a thing with Jim and Sam where we're going to do like a speed dating type thing. And they're going to go get me like, hopefully some sober, but I assume mostly drunk Santa men to have like speed dates with. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm saying that so I remember to order like a cute costume because I cannot trust them to get me anything. It'll be cheap and gross. No offense, Jim and Sam. Looking forward to it.
Anything
That's what I'm looking. What do you mean anything else? That's like they're like a big radio show, and it's like it's gonna be a whole new life for me. I'm gonna get a new boyfriend, and he's gonna be from New Jersey.
What's that now?
If I'm lucky. I don't
about what
want
I have
anyone except for this one person.
Oh, Pat, you should play that video.
Play what
Is that
video?
the edited one?
Play what video? Play
Is
what
that the edited
video?
one?
Play what video? Jared, no. Jared, no. No, Jared, no. No.
They said enough weed can't fit in a joint.
Jared.
What do you mean? Are you fucking kidding me, man? I fucking rolled this with my own two hands, man.
Fucking hands out of the camera.
I learned this shit
I was
in
trying to go
Cuba, man.
TikTok viral.
I learned this shit before I got on a fucking boat and came over here. Before I knew
Oh
American,
my God, I like
I knew how to fucking roll a doobie, man.
Fucking roll a
bad,
doobie, man.
Jared.
I know two things, man. I know how to
If
kill
you
bad.
are going to put that on the
And I know how to
podcast,
roast a
Pat,
fucking-
play the real version. That was the one.
No, play what I just reacted to.
Yes, there's a version with me not talking. There's actual just him, his sound. It's the voiceover.
I mean, I guess either way I would react.
Yeah. So yeah, if you were to ask me what I was looking forward to in December, I would tell you my birthday,
When's your birthday?
the 4th.
Of?
This. I have a comedy competition.
So next week we have to get Jared something?
We don't have to.
I mean this week. A week from today.
Next Saturday will be my birthday.
So the 4th will be...
You can do whatever you want. Nobody's forcing you to do anything.
What do you want? Who would be your dream
What do you want for
guest?
your birthday?
Wow, my dream guest.
Mm-hmm.
Pick 3.
I'll tell you off camera.
Listen, I'm not gonna do it.
I know.
There's no way. So you might as well just say it now to make the show interesting. Who fucking withholds?
I don't know. Oh, it'd probably be like Larry David,
Yeah. Call later, dude.
Adam Sandler, Seth Rogen.
Okay, cool. Pat,
Work on it. You're the producer, Pat.
let me know.
I got
Let them know that I was on TLC.
Comedy Central.
As I say that
Homophobic slurs.
I say a homophobic slur on Comedy Central.
Yeah, I got a comedy competition that I'm in the finals for. So maybe I can run a few sets. Imagine like going around asking people if I can run sets for this comedy competition.
Yeah, God forbid you act like a professional comic.
I know.
No, I don't know. I don't really
No,
care.
I already get enough sets in.
I don't care. I do not care at all. You cannot
that
make
dress you
me
got on,
care.
Did you knit it yourself?
I don't care. I do not stinking care. I do not freaking care. I do not care.
Kerryn's got to make her spot. I got to drive her there. We got to go. She's got to make her spot. I'm gonna kick her out and take her spot.
He'll take my spot
And Bob,
over my dead body. He will not get my spot.
all right, that was fun. Yeah, you can watch my new cartoon that
Who
just
called
dropped.
me? I wish it was,
I just had a new cartoon
who.
drop this week. I got another one dropping next week. Mama's Boy Comedy still happening. What a year it's been, man. Fucking Mama's Boy Comedy. 70 fucking shows, dude. Holy shit. What am I doing with my life? What does it mean? Like, cool, I did shows, but like, what's next? That's for me to know and for you to find out. Thanks for joining us.
Hey guys, sorry about that. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to our my YouTube channel. I'm so sorry. We're working on episode 3 of Kerryn Sucks right now. It's really coming together. Definitely going to be making some more stuff for Patreon. I know that we've been putting extended, clips up there, haven't we? He goes, yeah, I'm coming. That's what my producer just looked at me in the eyes and goes, yeah, I'm coming. All right, now we say bye.
Am I just back there? You want to do my show tomorrow?
Yeah. Bye.
It's only Feehans.